slow, blurred visual, pull off the chain. I see the glow, take our clothes and give them away. Please pixelate me, change and release, pay for your face. So we'll take the game, give it away, give it away. Better days about to come our way, every day a little more decay. Live it up for them better days. Don't you know you gotta love the pain? Don't dance alone, I won't make the space. Live it up for them better days. Live it up for them better days. Live it up for them better days. Better days on the way, on the way. Better days on the way, come away. Better days on the way, on the way. Better days on the way, come away, come away. Better days about to come our way. Every day a little more decay. Live it up for them better days. Don't you know you gotta love the pain? Don't dance alone, I won't make the better days about to come our way. Every day a little more decay. Live it up for them better days. Don't you know you gotta love the pain? Don't dance alone, I won't make the space. Live it up for them better days.
Yes, I'm at a crossroads, lost hope and a lost hopes. My heart smokes for the fire that y'all to provoke. For the disbelievers, guess the game was missing the leader. Now they kissing my sneakers, lipstick on my Adidas. Word to the reverend, I'm running this like Russell.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their teams to victory. It's Griffin's Redskins going up against Newton's Panthers. Now we'll take you out to and Phil Sims have the call.
Panthers, Redskins, coming up here on EA Sports. We welcome you to Landover, Maryland for today's game.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Sims. And Phil, it's an absolutely gorgeous day here for football. And how will that factor into this game?
We're going to see a game that's all out. I think the coaches, they prepared all week. They devised these big game plans, and the weather's good. Now they can call any play they want on that play sheet because the elements are not going to play a factor. So it's going to be exciting.
The Redskins are back deep, waiting for the kick. And Graham Gano has this one teed up as they gear up for kickoff. This game is underway. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Redskins offense is led by quarterback Robert Griffin III, who came back a year ago from injury and got to start the last games of the month.
Well, listen, it's time for all the talk to stop about see it on the field. I think he's been coached well by the coaching staff now with the Washington Redskins, and he's got to put it together on the field. This guy has an arm that can be one of the best in the NFL. He needs to show it on the field.
First down at the 23. And Morris is going to secure the handoff. One of the top targets in the passing game today should be Jordan Reed.
Man, if Jordan Reed can stay healthy, I think he's an all-pro tight end. He just has excellent speed. He can really run routes, and he can catch the football no matter where you throw it.
Second and 10.
Going for the home run.
Airing it out down the field. There's a receiver there, and the catch is made.
Robert Griffin III, besides the fact that he can really run around, the thing I like about him most, how about that deep throw down the field, right on target, and he does it with such ease.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
RG3 going, it's intercepted, and a touchback. Newton's going to march onto the field.
I think the thing that catches you by surprise, Jim, when you meet Cam Newton for the first time, you go, my gosh, he's a big man. He's every bit of 6'6". He can run and has a very powerful throwing arm.
First down at the 20. Brings it in.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
First down here after the completion. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air.
Pass is intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Redskins offense can reignite things now after last time moving the football only to throw a drive-ending interception.
And this time, they thrive on it. They let you move the football a little bit, but they wait for that mistake. Is that mistake going to be an offensive penalty, a drop pass? That time, it was an interception, so that's what this defense does, and they do it well.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Finds Reed. That's his first reception today.
The Redskins understand just get whatever yards you can every time you're going to play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here in on third down. This is something they can handle.
The Redskins take it from the 43. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down and 10.
The Redskins staying with their running attack.
Morris is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Second down and 6.
Intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Panthers' last possession ended painfully with a pick. And I wonder how they're going to handle the football this time around, Phil.
Well, listen, I think they'll handle it a little differently, no doubt. I thought it was a bad call on the interception. It just put the quarterback and the offense in such a bad situation, and they were not able to overcome that.
This offensive lineup often will feature the tight end in a prominent role, and that means Greg Olsen.
Greg Olsen can really run at 6'6". When you can run like he can, you have a good pair of hands, you are going to be a favorite target of the quarterback.
Reaches out and snatches.
That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
First down following the long play.
Out of the shotgun.
Got drilled as he throws it.
For the defensive starters, a very capable pass rusher out of Purdue is Ryan Kerrigan.
Yeah, athletic, tough. He can overpower you on the pass rush, and he also is quick enough and nimble enough to go around you if you're not paying attention.
Second down and 10. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
That's his first reception today.
There is nothing like having a great tight end in your offense now. There's so many things you can do with them. Remember, they're in the middle of the field. They can go down the middle. They can go outside. They can go short. They can go across. They can go out. Tough to cover the tight ends in this league now. What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Back here to start quarter two. We are deadlocked right now in a game that has seen its fair share of defense.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch, isn't it? I love defenses when they come out and they just establish the line of scrimmage and beat the offense up. That's what we've seen so far, and I think it's going to continue. What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Tim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
The Redskins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Gets away from the pressure. Second down coming up.
The Panthers bring in an extra tight end for this play.
Second and 10. And they deck the quarterback.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Third down on the way.
The Panthers get set at the line, needing to get to the 14 for a first.
Here's the handoff. Out of a strong eye. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. The coach is going to go for it.
The Panthers had a fourth down play coming up, but want to be sure about what they want to do here, so they burn a timeout. Going
for it on fourth down.
The Panthers get set at the line, needing to get to the 14 for a first. The Panthers turn the ball over on downs.
The Panthers that time go for it on 4th down, and they fail. I did not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
The Redskins retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far the takeaways by the defense, that's the story.
This will be 2nd down.
Morris has got it on the handoff.
Morris is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Now looking at 3rd down.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. He's in the clear. The 10, taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Well, we're talking about some of the fastest humans on earth. And we take into account you can't touch them or breathe on them. That's how they're able to get open and make so many catches.
Extra point was good.
The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff.
Whitaker on the return. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the 2nd quarter. The Panthers look to be almost certain to come away with points the last time they had the ball, but instead of attempting a field goal, they went for it on the 4th down and were unable to convert. Let's see what they do with this possession.
Yeah, look, this isn't high school or college football where you get many possessions. In the pros, you don't get that many. When you get a chance to get points, you got to take advantage of it and take those points.
All right, following the 2-minute warning, we've got a defense trying to maintain the lead as we head towards halftime.
2nd down and 10.
Has the grab. That's reception number 2 for him.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
Get ready.
1st and 10.
Complete, tried to fit it into double coverage that time.
2nd down coming up.
The Redskins lined up in the nickel from the gun. The ball is jarred loose.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a 3rd and long situation for the offense to know where those 1st down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the 1st down marker.
3rd and 10.
The give out of the eye.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. They're set to punt it away now.
And it's a fake. They're running a fake. The Panthers decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only 1.
coming to the line at the 44. First down at the 44. Morris with the grab. And Morris is marked down after a gain of 9. The Redskins use another timeout here, and they have one left. The Redskins will take the snap from the 35. The touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand. The Redskins lined up now for the point after. And the extra point is good. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. He'll take it from the 1. Nice piece of running. And they stop him from. Mark him down at the 19.
The Panthers offense is back on the field, Phil. Of course, their last drive ended with that very curious decision to go for it on 4th down in their own territory.
Well, I just wonder, what is it with the coach that he just hates the word punt? Because it was an obvious punting situation, and you go for it, so you're going to pay the price for making bad decisions.
Yeah, what were they thinking there?
Well, Jim, we'll never know, and I don't know if I want to know. Situations you go over so many times in practice and training camp. Know what's going on the offensive side, how to preserve time. Good job that time by the offensive player. Get out of bounds and giving his team more chances to get it done here in the first half.
Looking to go down the field here. Touchdown. That'll close the gap. And as we approach halftime, that touchdown certainly makes the lead look a lot less secure than it was just a few minutes ago.
It's going to change those halftime speeches, isn't it? One team is going to say, hey, look, we played awful, but we found a way to hang into the game. And the other team has to be disappointed. They dominated, and now they're in a close contest.
The Panthers now lining up for the onside kick. And they come up empty on the onside kick attempt. The Redskins offense is in rhythm. Coming back out for another drive. The last 2 times they've had it, they found the end zone.
Their rhythm, they're making it look easy, Jim. It's like watching you dance. You have such great rhythm.
The ball is out. They recover their own fumble. What a lucky break this time. They fumble, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it. He didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled.
The Redskins snap it at the 41. Throws it toward the sideline. And what a catch. That's another reception given to.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL now, it's just...
Officials stop play now. They want to take another look at that last play. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
Griffin's now completed 4 in a row. Took a moment for them to validate it, but the word comes back from the replay booth. The play on the field will stand. First down at the 24. Andre Roberts with the reception. Gains 14. The Redskins signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Griffins back in shotgun formation. And it's knocked down.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
The kick is good. How important was it, Phil, to add another 3 to the lead before the intermission?
And you got to look at the team that's trailing right now. You got to go in at halftime and change what you're doing, because what you've been doing so far, it hasn't worked.
That'll do it for the first half here, just outside our nation time, and return in a moment for the second half. All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios and halftime. We're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The Panthers offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Balls all over that offense and brings him down. The Redskins defense now is going to go nickel. We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. He's wide open for the grab.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
Get ready.
First down at the 32. Getting away from the pressure. One-handed. Makes the grab.
What must it be like to be able to go down there and make a play like that? How about it? One-handed catch. That was special. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here. Panthers, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down to the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run. Redskins defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Goldson nearly got the interception.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position, down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
Murphy's there that time.